I'm super excited about today's conversation, you guys. Thank you so much for joining me. I have Lauren Petrullo here with me today. I learned that she learned to live out of a duffel bag. And I was like, oh my goodness, how do you live with only the stuff in a duffel bag? So please help me welcome today to our show, Lauren Petrullo. Lauren, how are you today?
Oh, I'm so good. How are you doing?
Well, minimalism shows up in a lot of different conversations when it comes to, especially running a business,
Mm.
because we've been forced to, like you said, work from a cloud. And I remember the first couple times that I lost everything when a computer was wiped out and I was completely helpless and I felt like just devastated. It was like somebody had burned my house down. And it wasn't my house burned down. It was literally, I just lost a computer.
Mhm.
And so from then on, I've moved everything to the cloud because it's there if I need it. And I
Yeah.
can, like you said, log in from any device anywhere at any time. And there you go. You're sitting on a plane and you've got Wi-Fi access and you can
Yep.
work while you're on a plane.
Yeah. And you don't have to be the one that's doing the work. I think where it goes to like being the boss, I was able to delegate a lot more and increased our documentation because our files are like hyper organized. We have a naming convention. We have an SOP library. That would just be one thing. And so in terms of minimalizing, that's just to remove any opportunity for someone to give an excuse. And when it's like documented, oh, hey, here's where you go. Do you have access to all these pieces? Amazing. If you have a question, our cardinal sin at work is, did you ask something that you didn't Google first?
Mm.
Because like, why are you asking me if you could have at least done the courtesy of Googling? And then the second step is, did you check in our SOP library? Because every time someone has a question that they can't find an answer to,
The
we put a
SOP,
form.
for those that are new, is standard operating procedure.
Yeah. Yeah. So what are the rules of engagement? Tell me, hold my hand. How do I turn on is my printer plugged in? Like, what are those like steps? And then we also have a form that people can submit if they checked the library of SOP. And if it's not documented, if someone asked it once, then great. Someone may ask it again and it's done. Here you go. Answer solved. It's like our own internal Google.
I love that you have that because we have that at our business as well.
Mm.
And it's interesting because our rule is twice. If I'm ever going to do this task twice, the first time you do it better be learning. And the second time you do it, it better be a template so that there's a template from here on out.
We like thrive in failure. We say it's your first attempt at learning. That's what FAI stands. But we say like you can sail through as well your second attempt in learning, but there's no word as thrail. So if it's not there, ideally we say if you've done it twice, you document it. So that's if you're doing the same task. But for us, if someone asks for it once, then someone else is definitely going to ask for it again because we've gotten to be such a large team. And if they couldn't find the answer, then it wasn't an obvious yes, here's where it is.
Right.
Right. So we couldn't have it not documented next time.
So tell us about the obvious yes. How do we learn to recognize those obvious yeses, either in the stuff that we have or the processes that we have in our business?
It's a gut feeling kind of thing. I know it sounds simple and like maybe obnoxious, and forgive me if that's how it's coming across, but it's like really like if obvious as obvious comes, if a third grader couldn't understand how much this means to you or like how important this product is, then it's an obvious no. Like it's heck no, this doesn't have a place. If you start to have a conversation about it, what we'll do is, what can you do as a reverse hanger of it? What is the thing? Okay, I had pause for hesitation. If I'm even asking the question, is it an obvious yes? The answer is it's not, but it might be a place for consideration. And so what can you do to signal that it's a consideration? Could you put it in a box in your garage for 6 months and then go back to it and be like, oh yeah, you know what? I didn't need that 16th strainer because the one I've been using because I was forced to not make a decision has been perfect. Yes, I can give this to someone who would be using it more.
All right. We'll see you guys next time. Thanks again. Have a great week.